Hello, another bird here. This video is going to be my entry into Grouchy Lenny's 220 subscriber appreciation giveaway. And congratulations, Grouchy Lenny, on those 220 subscribers. In this video, he's asked us to do a few things. Suggest a name for his rock, pick 2 locks, 2 shout outs, and 2 things we're working on. And I think I'm going to save the locks for last because I think that'll be the slowest. The shout outs. First 2 shout outs I wanted to do. Actually, let me give a shout out to Grouchy Lenny. Very much appreciate the Christmas card / holiday card got in the mail. That was totally unexpected and a very nice surprise and very much appreciated. So thank you for that. That was very cool. Shout outs. So what I did is he was looking for I think he was looking for shout outs to newer people. And I haven't been following a lot of YouTube videos lately. So all I did was I just went on there and I looked for the most recent posts, who had posted a video on lockpicking in the past 24 hours. And I took a couple looks through those. And 2 people sort of stood out to me as having some interesting channels there. Golden Lockpicker. I checked out his channel because what got me was he had a picture of a dog as his profile picture, and yeah, I like dogs, so I checked out the channel. And he's I think a relatively new lock picker, but he's picking a variety of locks, which I thought was cool. You see him picking pin tumblers, but you also see him messing with lever locks and dimple locks and tubular locks. So I feel like he's definitely checking out a whole lot of variety of stuff starting out, which is pretty cool. And it looks like he's doing well with them. And then my other shout out, the other channel that I thought was interesting that popped out at me was one for Tony Sansan. And I didn't know the name before, but Tony Sansan is not new. He's very involved in Lockpickers United, black belt, and as I saw looking at the channel, the first thing I noticed was wow, these are some really really tough locks that he's picking. Bowley, Fichet 787, Gold Grand V. There was one, a Rosengrens, that I remember seeing it at a lock picking meetup, and nobody knew what it was, much less how to pick it. And he's got videos picking those. So those are definitely some videos I know I'm going to want to check out. As far as wow, those are some tough ones. So those are my 2 shout outs. 2 things we're working on right now. One of the things I can't really show it was I just cleaned up my lock stuff. It's been a huge mess, and I haven't messed with it in a while. And I just cleaned it up and sort of organized it a little bit, and actually found some locks I didn't even know I had. I'd forgotten about, so that was kind of cool. And things are a little bit more neat and organized. This is one of the other ones I've been working on. This is a little 6-lever padlock I got from my mom for Christmas. I've been trying to get this open, but I've been having a lot of trouble with it. I cleaned it up. It looks a good bit better than when I got it. I think I did a pretty good job cleaning it up. And yeah, it seems like it should be a pretty simple, easy pick. I definitely underestimated it. Drawn a blank on the name. I think it's Fish Picks has a video where he said he also had some trouble with his. I'm not sure what's going on. It almost seems like one of the ward plates is catching on this when maybe it's not supposed to. Sometimes the key doesn't work with it also, which I think is probably part of my issue. But anyways, this thing's been giving me a lot more trouble than I expected, and I don't want to give up on it yet. So I'm still beating my head against this one a little bit. And then names for the rock. So I was thinking Abus, like Abus the Rock. And that's going to be one of the ones I try to pick. My wife also suggested Locky McRocky Face. So that's another option there. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get into the picking. I'll go ahead and do handcuffs and this Abus. I did pick these one time real quick before the video just to make sure I could get them. Wasn't be too stuck in them. Yeah, so I can get that on camera. There we go. Cool. All right. This one I think will be a bit slower, but I've had some mixed results with this one. Like first time, it was one of the locks I picked. This is also one I got. I think this one was for my birthday for my mom. And I've had some times where I seem to pick it real quick, and then other times where I'm real slow. So this could end up being a long video. Hopefully not too long, but if it is, it is what it is. You can skip to the end. You get the idea. Don't want to get a little comfortable here. This light's like sort of right in my face. There, that might be better. Oh, wow. Yeah, I got lucky on that one. I'm going to be honest. That was one of the quicker picks I've had so far. So nice. I'll take it, though. I'll take that win. Yeah, cool. So congratulations, Grouchy on those 220 subscribers. Well deserved. Say hello to Lily there for me. And I don't think I've seen. I'll have to keep an eye out on the videos because I think you said that there's a dog also, so I'll have to keep an eye out for them. All right, well, thank you all for watching, and take care.